Hello, welcome to Scrap Time episode 929. My name is Christine and on today's episode I'm showing you the Lifestyle Crafts Doily Envelope Liner from We Are Memory Keepers. Today I am showing you the Doily Envelope Liners. I just want to show you how, although it's a liner, it can do so much more. So you get two dies we have here. This one, big one, fits an A2 card and the smaller one would fit a small little note card. And the dies are, let's measure them just so we know. This one is just about 3 1/4 inches square. And this one here is almost 5 1/2 by close to 6 inches. So it gives you some idea of the size of the dies. So I'm going to show you what I did. So I started off by doing an envelope liner. And what I did was I cut this out of the shape and tape, and then I actually opened up my envelope. Since, you know, it was just a sort of a cheapy envelope, I was able to rip it open without anything really tearing, and that just allowed me to put my liner in a lot easier because I was using the shape and tape. It was very sticky and thin. And then after I taped down my doily inside, I just glued up my envelope again. So now when somebody opens the envelope, they get this really pretty design. And I like the shape and tape because it is thin, so it doesn't do much when you fold it over. And it's already all sticky, so you don't have to try and get your glue on all those areas. So as long as you have an envelope that you can easily open, you can put in some shape and tape and make a really pretty liner. However, I really like the pattern of these liners, so I cut it out to do it as a background on my card. Now my card here was actually only 4 inches, so it's not quite an A2 card, but it was still 5 1/2 wide, and you can see it just fits right in, and how pretty that little border is down the side and then the bottom there. And then I just took a little element. This was from the chalkboard collection, and the papers from the chalkboard collection from We Are Memory Keepers, and I just added that on with a little bit of twine. So you can use it as the liner or as the background of a card. It is really pretty. And then here what I've done now is I've used it as a stencil. And then I added, again with the chalkboard collection, I cut out a heart. This is from the nesting hearts, and then the doily heart, and put it on top and just stamped. So I'm just going to show you how to use it as a stencil. I have a smaller regular paper card here, and then this is what it looks like when you cut out the two, the big one and the smaller one. And simply I have my palette here. I think I still have a little bit of wet paint from a previous project. So I just put it down, and then with a cosmetic sponge I pick up some paint, and because you're doing it with a sponge, it's very thin and it's not very wet. That's why you can do it on any paper you want. And the other thing too is the acrylic paint will seal your paper, so you'll be able to use it for a variety of projects. You can even get some of that little top there. And then I can even come in with another color. I think I've got to add a little bit of color. See if I can get just a smidge. And then with the smaller one, and it just adds really pretty designs to your card. So when you have some different dies, you should look at them to see how else you can use the die. You may not want to put liners in all your envelopes, but if it makes a really pretty background or a stencil, you may end up getting a lot of use out of it. So now I can just put another heart or another die cut on top of it and finish it off. So there you have 3 ways to use the envelope liner die as a liner, a background, and a stencil. Well, that's it for today's episode. However, We Are Memory Keepers has given me one of these dies, the Doily envelope liner, to give away to one of you. So check out our blog at www.scraptime.ca to find out how you could enter to win this die. And on our next episode, I'm showing you some products from Hazel and Ruby. So please join us. Thanks for watching Scrap Time.